All right, we're going to walk you through a simple demonstration here where we're going to pull together multiple applications of the Maximo Application Suite together, where we're going to be performing an asset-based inspection that is going to be using Maximo Mobile as the platform for performing the inspection. That inspection form is going to have Maximo Visual Inspection infused into it. Will analyze an image that's taken as part of that inspection. The outcome of that inspection, once it's been completed, will update a meter on that asset that's in Manage, and then that meter is tied over to a health score. So we can update the overall health of that asset based on the amount of corrosion that is found in the image that's part of that inspection form. Okay, before we jump into the demo, let's talk about asset health for a minute. One thing's about how healthy a given asset is. Like, you think about different factors, not just one contributing factor. So in this example, you'll see here there's the running temperature of that pump motor is a factor. How many emergency work orders we have against this asset is a factor of the overall health. And what we're going to be showing here in the demonstration is, think about corrosion. Now, corrosion, what we're doing is we're going to do an AI visual inspection that's going to be analyzing an image and tell you basically how corroded that asset is. Okay, let's quickly go over what you're going to see in this demonstration. First thing you have is a mobile technician out in the field that's going to be performing an asset-based inspection out on a pump. So that technician is going to be using Maximo Mobile. He'll be using an inspection form that is on Maximo Mobile. When he's performed the inspection, he's going to collect an image as part of that inspection form. That image is going to be inferenced with Maximo Visual Inspection, and we're going to be looking for the amount of corrosion that is found within that image. Okay. The technician will then look at those results, analyze them, look at and say, yep, that looks about right. He will then complete his inspection form. That inspection will then automatically update an asset meter that's in health, and which will in turn update the overall health score of the asset. Okay. And lastly, if you want to, you can have a optional work order been created if it has that health score is below a certain threshold or things like that. We use the automation scripts from Maximo to do this. Okay, let's see it in action. Okay, before we get started, let's look at the asset health for this pump device we're going to go perform a new inspection on. We're going to see here the corrosion score that's part of the overall health here in a minute. And what we'll see here is the corrosion score is currently pretty low because the last time we performed an inspection, there was only one count of corrosion. All right, let's move over to Maximo Mobile. What you'll see here is we're going to create an inspection from Maximo Mobile. On that inspection form, first thing we're going to do is we're going to go select the asset. And what we're going to do is scan the barcode, which is the asset tag of this given asset. And I'll make a look up the asset in Manage for us to perform this inspection against. And we're going to go pick the pump check inspection form as part of this inspection. After we got that, we're going to say continue the inspection. We're going to start that inspection off and go perform the pump inspection. As the operator is going to come here, they're going to answer some questions about the asset, and then they're going to take an image of the actual asset they're going to inspect here. So that image is uploaded, and now what we're going to do is just tell Maximo to go analyze the photo. Now this inspection is done. We're going to synchronize the inspection with the system so it can go get analyzed. We'll come back to the inspection here. The operator will then confirm that the AI inference on the inspection is what they expect. So here's the inspection. You can see that it's done. The AI inference is completed. We're going to go review it. You see all the corrosion detections that was found on this part of the pump. You see here there's 8 counts of corrosion that this AI model has found in its inference. Looks good, I agree with it. I'm going to go complete the inspection. This completing the inspection is going to update the asset meter. And now we're going to go over to asset health, and we're going to see that corrosion count has been updated, and the overall health of that asset has been degraded because of the corrosion. You'll see the corrosion factor is now 20% instead of the 80% it was. The reason because there was 8 counts of corrosion that the AI model has found.